I'm in an assessment right now, and let's say I want to collect evidence, but I want to get it from like a drive, like Google Drive or OneDrive. Um, what you can do is you press evidence, and you see Cloud Link here, and there's quite a few choices here. You can edit these and put your own in, but you have to watch one of the other videos for that. So I'm just going to select Google Drive. It's already selected. And then it says below that Get Link. So I'm going to press that. And this basically just says you have to have the Google Drive app installed because it goes through that Google app drive to get the information. So I'm going to say OK. Oh, and it also says you have to copy the link. So I would go to, I'm going to go here, I'm going to show you. I tend to use Google Classroom because Google Classroom organizes things really well. So if I go back out of here and I'm go to Google Classroom, you see the third folder over. When you do things in Google Classroom, it automatically creates a folder in your drive. And if I tap on that folder, and I'll go to one of the, to my Google Classroom, you can see here, there's a bunch of folders. When I create an assessment or an assignment in Google Classroom, it creates a folder here with each student's document inside it, whether it's a slide or a doc or whatever. And it'll automatically name it the student's name if you put it in as a template. And you can see that in another video as well. So normally I would come here, go to whatever assessment I'm on, and tap that folder and go to the student's name. I don't want to go in here because these are actually my students that I've had last year. So I'm just going to go back to do this again, sorry. I'm going to go in again. And I'm just going to go to 2019 here just as and I made a folder called classwork just to pretend that I had all this classwork, and each of these, there's one document here, but you pretend there's like 25 documents, one for each student, and it would actually have the student's name. This just says copy of a journal that I did. So let's pretend this was Anita's. I would tap the three dots beside here and make sure that link sharing is on. If it's not on, you see it's right now it's green, but if it's not on, then you tap that. Sometimes you have to wait a couple seconds for it to actually come on. And then it's green, and then I'm going to copy that link, which is the selection right below it. And then down below it'll say the link's copied. Then I go back to assessments in the top left-hand corner. You see a little arrow at the very top with assessments. Comes back here, it says now you're returning to assessments. Press OK. And then I'm just going to press paste at the bottom of this. And it's going to paste that little link in there. And so now if I want to view, later on if I want to view that, I tap this and go view, and it automatically open it up. When it's open like this, I normally do that even before I start to edit anything. So I put it in there, and then I will go through and edit a few things. So I tap this little pencil at the bottom, and I can go up here and just make sure that suggest changes is on. And that way, if there was a mistake, let's say this is supposed to say journals, I just type an S, and it just gives a suggestion to the student to correct that. So I can type that in, put comments in, and then that automatically goes to the student, just like it's in Google Classroom.